What we've installed is a Thinkware U3000 front and rear dash cam. Now the dash cam itself is 4K, so extremely good resolution on the camera side of it. It has built-in radar, and what that means is that if you put it in parking mode, it basically uses a lower power consumption to actually power up the camera and then power it back down again. And what it does is a lot more accurate. So the radar picks up people when they walk right up towards the vehicle, and then it'll start recording. So the whole idea of the radar system is the fact that it doesn't just pick up something from a distance, which normal parking mode would do, and so therefore it won't be powering up all the time unnecessarily. It'll be very much so where somebody's actually getting very close to the vehicle, and that's the point where you want it to be recording. So that's a unique thing about the U3000. That's all built into it, and not just the front camera but the rear camera as well, which is like amazing. So what we've installed onto this is amazing, a McLaren 570s, a beautiful car, obviously supercar, and the customer was a bit dubious about the size of the camera because it's not the smallest in the world, the U3000, but it's not exactly that big, but it actually sits in there, and it's, when you sit in the driving seat you don't even notice it. So when you come around and have a look, right, so that's the camera, and you can see that. And it has a built-in radar, so there's nothing external. With some of the other Thinkwares, you have to, if you want the radar, there's another little module that gets fitted to it, and that gives you the radar. But that's all built into it, so it's one package, built-in GPS as well. And that's the rear one, just over there. And again, with built-in radar. So let me show you how you link it up to your phone. So let's turn the ignition on.
Please have a safe drive today.
So it's all firing up. So you have to use the Thinkware Dashcam Link app. So I'm just going to open it up. So I'm going to basically push the Wi-Fi button on the unit. So the blue light starts flashing, and now what we do is just do plus there, and we choose the camera that we've got, which is the U3000. So we click connect that, we do next, we heard the beep, so we connect up.
Connected to a smartphone.
So it's all connected up. So here you go into settings, and this is where you could adjust various bits and pieces on the actual camera itself. So if you did want to change the settings on the parking mode, at the moment I've got it disabled, but you could put it on radar, you could put it on motion, so bypasses the radar, and what that would mean is that it would be a bit more sensitive, so it would end up picking up quite a lot of things. The radar is the most accurate way of doing it, and as you're paying the premium for the radar, it's probably best to have that on there. Just come out there. So you have road safety settings as well, so it will pick up fixed cameras. Also it will pick up mobile cameras that is being recorded and flagged up on the Thinkware website. It will pick that up as well. The only issue with that, if that mobile camera is gone, it'll still announce it until somebody deletes it. So, but the road safety one is fixed. All the fixed cameras, it would actually tell you, and tell you what speed you need to be at with its GPS. What I'm doing, I'm just going to show you live view. Just give me a moment as it's joining our Wi-Fi network. So that's the front camera, and that's basically what you're seeing. And it's got such a nice wide view. It's like gone beyond the banner over there all the way up to the other side down there. So the view is amazing what you get. And that's the rear camera there. And again, you've got a nice wide view on the rear camera. For a rear camera, it's quite clear. So that's pretty much it.
Disconnected from a smartphone.
So with the app, it's only there to actually adjust any settings or anything like that, or if you want to visually see to make sure the camera's positioned correctly in case you moved it or anything like that. But you don't have to use the app as day to day. So what it does, as soon as you turn the ignition on, it starts recording, and it's on a continuous loop on the SD card, so you don't have to take the SD card and erase it. It'll just continually record. If there's any instance, it'll pick that up. It's got a built-in shock sensor, so if there's an impact, it'll start recording it. But what it does, it'll record it onto a separate folder, and then that has a continuous loop. So then basically the main continuous loop will not delete the instant that you just had. And but as obviously if you have loads and loads of instants, then that's gonna then record over. So hopefully you won't have that many incidents for that to be the case. And the best thing to do, if anything like that happens, just pull the SD card out, bung it in your computer, and you could download all of it. You can download it on your phone. It's a little bit slow when you download it on your phone because there's a 1 minute increment for the front camera, 1 minute increment for the rear camera, and it takes time to download each 1 minute increment. So the best thing to do is just pull the SD card out, bung it in your computer, and there you have it. So as a road safety thing, and also as evidence gathering, is probably one of the best things in the market at the moment. So there you have it. That's the Thinkware U3000 front and rear dashcam in this beautiful McLaren 570s.